Welcome to CEFCU's Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to CEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute. I'm Paul Wapple alongside Adam Anderson. Week 9, the regular season for high school football in Illinois wraps up tonight. We are in Warrensburg for the Warrensburg-Latham Cardinals game against the Clinton Maroons. Adam, the Cardinals out of it, but playing for pride and playing to be spoilers tonight. Clinton, 5-3. They need a win to be guaranteed a playoff spot.
Yeah, they need a win to guarantee a playoff spot. You know, they went 5-4 last year. Happened to be one of the 8 teams that were on the outside looking in. 6 wins guarantees you getting in. That's what they need here tonight.
What do you see as the CEFCU keys of the game? CEFCU, your key to getting a new home loan.
First off, for Clinton, it's you got to win or you go home. So you win it and you're in it. So that's the whole motto they need to think about tonight. Their playoffs start here at 7 o'clock when this game gets going. For Warrensburg, you're playing for pride and you're playing to be a spoiler. You always want to end on a high note. You're disappointed that you're not going to be playing next week, but if you can go on a victory, not a lot of teams get to say that.
Sounds good. We've got great weather, and right now I'm going to turn over to our other broadcast partner for tonight, Sarah Converse. Sarah?
Good evening, everyone. I'm meteorologist Sarah Converse. The atmosphere is very high as we have 2 teams battling out for a playoff game or a high victory, but even the weather-wise is very chilly outside, so make sure to grab those jackets, maybe some hot cocoa too as well, as we'll be dipping down into the 40s. But again, no rain in sight, so a perfect football weather. Back to you.
And we'll be back with the CEFCU Friday Night Rivals kickoff here from Warrensburg-Latham in just a minute. Welcome back to CEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute. I'm Paul Wapple, along with Adam Anderson. Week 9, the last week of the high school football regular season. We're at Warrensburg-Latham High School, where the Cardinals will host the 5-3, and they hopefully playoff-bound Clinton Maroons.
Yeah, again, 5 you're qualified, 6 you clinched. So they're looking to get that clinched before their name when you read it off, and that's big for them. I think they know how big it is. Again, we spoke about it. Went 5-4 last year. They're on the outside looking in. They want to play in Week 10 this year.
And some of the toughest games to win, Adam, are the ones where you're playing an opponent with no pressure on them.
Yeah, again, and that's where Warrensburg is. There is no pressure. You want to go out on a high note, getting a victory. Not a lot of teams get to end their season on a win. So this is something unique. It's something that I think Coach Fricky has the Warrensburg Cardinals ready to go here tonight.
And there's tonight's game time forecast, brought to you by Backyard Leisure. Hot tub, you need it. And ABC News Channel 20 meteorologist Sarah Converse is with us tonight. She is our sideline reporter. Looking forward to that. And she's got a good forecast for us, Adam.
Yeah, pretty clear. It is 50 degrees out. It doesn't feel too chilly out right now, but I don't think weather's really going to be a factor in the game tonight.
We are just about set for the opening kickoff here on Week 9, and it's been a lot of fun. The season has flown by, and of course, we'll, as we do every week, we'll update you on area scores, including the Rochester-Glenwood game, Sacred Heart Griffin, Decatur MacArthur, as well as some others, Sangamo Conference, and any other scores we can find. We'll bring them to you.
Big game just down the road from us, Maroa and Auburn, the Battle of the Trojans.
And that's a big one. See how that one goes. So Clinton will kick off. The Cardinals will receive here at Warrensburg-Latham. A little bit of a breeze, and it's great to be here. A lot of fans out in full force. Got the jackets on. It's football weather.
It is football weather.
And kicking off will be Christian Damas for the Maroons. He is just about set. And we're set, and hopefully you are at home. And there we go. Short kick, fielded at the 28-yard line. Over the right side, still on his feet. Good return to the 46-yard line. So a good return there by Luke Hall.
Good return by Luke Hall. Warrensburg's going to start off with a very, very good field position right here.
And you get a look at tonight's starting offense for the Warrensburg-Latham Cardinals, sponsored by Shields.
A lot of new names, new faces. A lot of guys graduated from last year's team that I think they lost in the first round of the playoffs, actually. But a lot of guys graduated, brought a lot of guys back on, and they have competed in a lot of games this year. Don't let that record fool you.
1st and 10 for Braden Matthews. He's a junior. He's the quarterback for the Cardinals. Excellent field position to start this one. And we have a whistle and a flag.
You're going to get a receiver down here closest to the sideline. Got a little head start.
No, that way. Dead ball foul. Neutral zone infraction. Defense. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Okay.
All right.
Not what I saw, but I'll agree with it.
There you have it. So that'll make it 1st and 5 from Maroon territory.
Okay.
Just like that. First down, and only 5 to go, and you're already in your opponent's territory. Not a bad start.
Not a bad start on. It's always a lot better when it's free, too.
Matthews in the gun. Takes his time. Matthews does. Has it. Going to keep it himself. Gets maybe a couple as he trips on the play.
Brett Reeves, 200-pound senior, brings him down pretty early. Matthews didn't have much. Good penetration by the Maroon up front to not give him a whole lot of running room.
And you take a look at the defensive starters for tonight's game for the Clinton Maroons in just a second. We'll show you that. 2nd and 4 for the Cardinals. Trying to play spoiler. There's the handoff to the man in motion, number 5, Parker Hopkins. Didn't really fool the Maroons. So to bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, just got about I think they're going to give him about a 2-yard gain, but not much doing there. Swallowed up after that motion, but good job by Clinton again. The penetration up front is making it tough for the Cardinals.
And there you take a look at these defensive starters tonight for the Clinton Maroons, sponsored by Shields. 3rd and 3 from the 47. Matthews back to throw. Steps up, going to keep it himself. Trying to get that first down. He does, and more. Down the left side and out of bounds at the 33-yard line. So they'll move the chains. Pretty good play there, and that is a Casey's General Store first down. They're one of our first down sponsors all season long.
Heavy pressure. They brought a blitz, and Clinton is man-to-man on the outside, so it's hard to peel off your receiver because you don't really know what's going on. But good run by Matthews to bring the football down and get that first down.
So ball on the 37-yard line.
Good to know.
For the Cardinals. Their first possession of the game. Harden alongside Matthews. Motion again. Matthews throws.
Got 2 men open.
Got a man wide open. Caught at the 10-5. Is he in? And touchdown. Wow, how about that? So the Cardinals strike with a touchdown to Jackson Cook, the junior. That's a Young Security touchdown, our touchdown sponsor of the season. Wait a minute, flag. Hold on. Oh. And that
Touchdown.
Because it came in late, I didn't see it early, so I would have stopped you. But
I know, yeah. So that's a Young Security, our touchdown sponsor this season. For every touchdown, Young Security will donate $50 to a local charity. This week's charity is First Step Women's Center.
You just took a look at the replay. Braden Matthews actually had 2 different receivers he could have thrown it to out there. It was 1 defender and 2 open Cardinal receivers. Great job by Jackson Cook to make the catch and get in the end zone.
Kristen Schoenfeld will attempt the extra point for the Cardinals. And it is no good. So no good at the point after. So the Cardinals take a lead 6-0. 9:52 to go to the first. We'll take a break. You're watching CEFQ Friday Night Rivals here on CW23. We'll be back with more first quarter action in just a minute.
We're back on the air.
Welcome back to CEFQ Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute. I'm Paul Wapple, along with Adam Anderson in Warrensburg-Latham, Warrensburg-Latham High School. See the replay there of the touchdown pass, wide open You have to love that. Jason Cook's got to love that.
Yeah, you know, and he was back there. There was also another receiver that was back there too. Braden Matthews had a pick between two guys, and Isaac Graves did all he could to try to take down Cook, but just didn't happen.
Shanefeldt will kick, and because of the penalty, nails it out of the end zone because of the roughing the passer penalty on the touchdown.
Yep, that moved it up 15 yards, and we'll be looking at a 20-yard start here for the Maroons.
So we'll see what the Maroons do on offense here in the first quarter, trailing 6-0. Again, they're trying to pick up victory number 6 to be guaranteed a playoff spot. The pairings come out tomorrow, be announced tomorrow by the IHSA.
Yeah, so the two big times are at 5:30, you know, the 256 teams, and then at 7:30, the broadcast will start. Check your local listings. You can go to ihsa.org too and watch it as well.
Garrett Wayne, the quarterback, on first down.
Garrett Wayne on the keeper.
Not much there. He keeps it himself. Wayne does. He's a 5'10", 165-pound senior.
So what you're going to see out of Clinton is a lot of motion, a lot of movement, a lot of deception when they're on offense here. So you're not real sure who's holding the football, who's carrying it.
And take a look at Clinton Maroons offense. There's their starters tonight, brought to you by Shields. 9:20 to go, first quarter, 2nd and 10. There's the handoff to Welch.
Handoff to Clayton Welch up the left side.
The senior gets about 6, make it 3rd and 4 for the visiting Maroons.
Let's see what they do here. They are a run-first team. That's what they want to do, but I might have to go to the air a little bit. Warrensburg's playing tough so far.
Take a look at the Warrensburg-Latham Cardinals defensive starters for tonight, brought to you by Shields. Cardinals trying to spoil it for Clinton. On 3rd and 4 from the 26. Wayne. Petty backs up. There's the give to Lawson.
He gets stuffed early.
Did not get the first down. Newman did not. So bring up 4th down.
Yeah, just a little inside handoff. Again, tried to use some deception, maybe catch him off guard, but that one was sniffed out pretty early. No movement up front for Clinton, so they're going to have to punt the ball back to Warrensburg right here.
So on 4th and 4, that's what appears they will do. The Maroons, and there's the punt. High kick, but not much distance on it. It's a little bit of a Clinton bounce, and down at the 42-yard line, 43-yard line. So that's where the Cardinals will start their next drive. So, all right, let's go down to Sarah Converse. Sarah?
Hi, guys. Yeah, I'm here with Veronica from SEFQ. And Veronica, we're both bundled up and cold, but are you enjoying being here at the game tonight?
Yes, I am. I love it. The atmosphere is great. All the fans are very supportive. It's very cool to be part of this.
And also, you were telling me earlier that we have an event going on that's going on for tonight and into Sunday. Tell me more about it.
We are sponsoring Zooly Gooly out in Springfield at the Henson Robinson Zoo. It's going on today through Sunday. It's $4 a person to get in, and it's just a chance for the kiddos to trick-or-treat for the safety reasons. And there'll be a lot of people out there with candy, so come out and see us.
Yeah, make sure to have the rain gears heading out onto Saturday for that, as we do have rain in the forecast, but Sunday should be very nice outside. Yeah, but we're going to send it back to you guys up in the booth.
Thank you very much, and thanks SEFQ for being our primary sponsor, main sponsor, or title sponsor on Friday Night Rivals again this season. And there you saw the Braden Matthews.
A lot of juking and jiving on that one. Only got about 3 yards there, but he worked hard for it.
So we'll bring up 2nd, and we'll call it 8 for the Cardinals. Adam, are your kids old enough to go to Zooly Gooly or not?
Oh, yeah. My about-to-be 4-year-old Diva loves to go to. They did not go this year, but they have been the past few years. She loves it.
All right. On 2nd down, Matthews. Hands off to Harden. Wrapped up. Line of scrimmage, nothing there. maybe a yard, half yard, so nothing much.
I think they gave him about a half yard on the spot. Up front, both teams are playing very strong again. This is, when you think about it, this is a playoff game. It's week 9 on the schedule, but Clinton needs to really win to ensure that they're going to play next week. And Warrensburg, kind of, you look at this as your Super Bowl.
3rd and 7 for the Cardinals.
Keep an eye on Yaroch down here, the Cardinal wide receiver, 6'4". He can go up and get it.
Matthews looks to throw, does throw, right side, tipped off of a Maroon defender and incomplete. Isaac Graves tipped it, so brings up 4th down and 7.
Looks like the punt team's going to come out. Braden Matt. Look on the replay. Looks like maybe a little bit of miscommunication on the far side of the field. Jackson Cook was kind of tied up and wasn't looking at him. Coach Fricky was talking to Matthews as he was coming off the field. Again, Yaroch, who is 6'4", was down here one-on-one. That's a battle that you kind of try to take and get a win.
The punt, pretty good punt. Clayton Welch is back to get it. He does, picks it up for the Maroons and tackled quickly at the 20-yard line. So the Maroons will start their second offensive possession there. We're going to take a short break. Back with more SEFCU Friday Night Rivals here on CW23 from Warrensburg in just a minute. Welcome back to SEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute. Paul Wappel, Adam Anderson, along with Jeff Kaufman, keeping statistics for us, and the Friday Night Rivals crew. 1st and 10 for Clinton from the 20. There's the handoff to Tyrese Petty. Makes his way to the 23-yard line. Some hard-fought yards there.
Yeah, we'll see what kind of adjustments Clinton made after that first drive where Warrensburg really kind of shut him down up front.
And Adam, you have a score for us on that Rochester-Glenwood game.
Early in the game, Glenwood is up 7-0 over Rochester. That one's just about the same spot in the first quarter as we are.
All right, 5:30 to go, clock running here. On 2nd down, there's the completion to Ty Berter. Really nothing, maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, if that.
Yeah, that one was sniffed out again pretty well. This Cardinal defense is fired up here tonight, and they're playing very strong here on these opening drives.
Senior night, of course, as I think we mentioned on the preview show, and a little bit of a breeze. You talk about it all the time, Adam, at the beginning of the season and during the season. It's a sprint. The high school football season is a sprint, and it is. It's hard to believe this is it, the last regular season game.
It's crazy to think that, I feel like we were just starting week 1 and going into week 2, and now you blink and it's week 9.
Garrett Wayne looking to throw. Does throw. Out of bounds, incomplete. So 4th and 7 for the Maroons.
Yeah, another punting situation here for Clinton. They have not done well offensively.
Yeah, not much here in early going at all.
They're going to have to get that corrected. But the biggest thing to think about in this game, Clinton is a 4A football team. So in most years, if they're looking maybe to play a Mount Zion or a Rochester, just because of the size of their enrollment.
Ty Berter, almost blocked, or was it out of bounds? Short punt.
Let's see where they mark it.
40 at the 42-yard line. So,
and that I would even say that's a pretty generous spot for. I thought it went out about the 36-yard line, but they're going to put it on the 40.
And Friday Night Rivals is available streaming live online. Log on to CW23TV.com and click on the Friday Night Rivals link. You can also find complete game videos and photos from this season's games. 1st and 10 from the 42 for the home team. Braden Matthews. There's the handoff. Right side, and Maroons D comes up pretty big there. Nothing doing that time. The Luke Hall with the carry.
Yeah, they strung Hall out long enough and didn't really give him anywhere to go north and south. And, he lost about 4 or 5 yards here. So we're going to look at 2nd and long. Don't be surprised if you see Warrensburg put the ball up here.
2nd and 13 for Warrensburg-Latham. Matthews throws left. Complete. At the 42 where they mark it. And
yep, he did catch. I never saw an actual catch call, but you take a look at the replay.
there you go, good angle there, yes.
Cook did make the catch before he slid out of bounds. Good throw by Matthews, again rolling to his left as a right-handed quarterback. I'll never get off that soapbox
I was waiting
don't like
for you.
it. But
It did work that time.
it did work, and he
But it's
delivered a
tough.
good strike.
So 3rd and 4, manageable now for the Cardinals after the 9-yard pickup. From the 37. Matthews back to throw. Throws left, got his man, incomplete. Oh, flag right away. And number 5 was right on at Colton Spa. He's tough, but
And here's the thing, Jackson Cook's excited. That call could actually go either way from where we're standing. There was a lot of pushing and shoving both ways.
they were tied up, weren't
Warrensburg
they?
coaching staff was dumb to think about it.
Okay. Illegal use of hands. Offense. It's illegal use of hands. It's a 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. 10 yards from the previous spot. Result will be a first down.
It was on the defense.
He
Yeah.
meant defense, but the result is a first down. You see the replay. That's a Casey's General Store first down for Warrensburg-Latham. And
So as they were both going down the field, there was a lot of pushing and shoving. I think where the call went against Clinton was he hooked Cook's arm.
so 1st and 10 as they move the change from the 27. Matthews has Harden next to him. Matthews looks to throw. Does throw. Left side, same player. Oh, incomplete. Little too much. Jackson Cook, the intended receiver.
Just put a little too much on that one. Again, we got another flag on the play. I think you're going to get some kind of holding. Yep.
10 yards from the previous spot. Replay first down.
We're going to move back.
All right.
So it will be 1st and 20.
So what Warrensburg-Latham is looking for is on the outside, it is one-on-one matchups because Clinton is bringing heavy pressure at Matthews, so he doesn't have a whole lot of time to make a decision to throw the football. So you're relying on either your guys getting to the quarterback before he can make a throw, or your guys on the back end being able to cover well enough to not leave guys open.
1st and 20 from the 37 for Warrensburg-Latham. Matthews wants his man to go in motion. Hopkins does. Matthews scrambling. He's thrown down at the 44-yard line. Good play there by number 32 for the Clinton Maroons, Jance Baldwin, the junior.
Great job by Baldwin. What he did was he followed the motion, and as it went across the field, he just kept coming with it, and he was uncovered. Great job by the Maroon defense to scout that one out and just come after Matthews.
Cardinals are going the wrong way. 2nd and 25.
I think this is where they actually started their drive.
First quarter action. Cardinals lead 6-0. Matthews back to throw. Has time now under pressure, rolling right. Gets it away. Low throw, incomplete.
I think he was out of bounds before he could.
Center receiver was Jackson Cook. His number's been called a lot in the early going.
And he caught the football. I just think he didn't have a foot in bounds before. Take a look at the replay.
Again, of course, we have the advantage of that, well out of bounds. So 3rd and 25 for Warrensburg-Latham.
How many of those plays in your playbook as an offensive coordinator?
Just need one that works, right? But that's the trick. Matthews going to keep it himself. Goes wide.
And that was definitely a broken play. Had 2 or 3 Cardinal receivers just kind of staring, weren't ready. It didn't even look like Matthews was that ready for the snap, and you got a very upset Coach Fricky and Cardinal offensive staff here that was what their third down play was.
I wonder, Adam, if we'd see a little more, risky play, taking more chances if you're Warrensburg-Latham. Nothing to lose tonight, but they're going to go ahead and punt here, leading 6-0.
Yeah, maybe want to play field position here early. Again, I think if it wasn't 4th and a country mile, you might go for it a little bit more. But being that it is 4th and 28, maybe just kick this one away.
And there's a low kick.
Good bounce.
The Cardinals want to stop that thing, football before it went to the end zone, but it does touch back. So 1st and 10 from the 24. The Clinton Maroons, who really haven't shown a whole lot on offense so far.
No, they
in this one
haven't done much of anything. Hopefully they've regrouped and maybe coming another way to attack this Cardinal defense. I think they need to open up the passing game and maybe look downfield, because up front, Warrensburg-Latham has played very, very well so far.
6-0 in case you just joined us late in the first quarter. The Cardinals lead the Clinton Maroons. 1st and 10 from the 20 for Garrett Wayne. He's going to keep it himself. Goes up the middle, no, goes left. Got some room. Out of bounds. I don't think he got a... How much did he get there? Let's see.
I think they're going to give it to him.
They're going to give it to him. Yep. And that's a first down, a Casey's General Store first down. So the keeper works for Garrett Wayne.
Garrett Wayne did just enough there, and simple quarterback ISO play where, not much deception. He just came right at him, but did enough with his legs to get the first down and have some offensive momentum for the Clinton Maroons.
So from the 31, there's the handoff up the middle. Maybe a couple on the play for Petty. With 30 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Clinton started the year off 4-0. One of those wins did come as a forfeit win against Pawnee was on their schedule. Pawnee went to 8-man football. Started off 4-0, had very high hopes, but then ran into a 3-week buzzsaw of Tuscola, Central A&M, St. Teresa, which is a tough 3-week gauntlet for anybody.
Second down.
Outside zone!
Going right. Petty to the 40. And a good pickup there of about 7. Time expires here in the first quarter. And we're going to take a timeout ourselves. So after 1 quarter in Warrensburg, the Warrensburg-Latham Cardinals lead Clinton 6-0. You're watching SEFCU Friday Night Rivals on CW23. Stay with us. Welcome back to SEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute. Second quarter action. We're underway here in Warrensburg. First down. Wow, the Cardinals defense comes up big. There's a flag. Stopped at the 31-yard line with a
I think the ball came
big
out
hit
too.
There. See what the flag's for. Tyrese Petty hit hard on that play.
Took a big hit.
See what the officials have. Here we go.
Personal foul, illegal contact to the helmet.
Against the Cardinals. Personal foul,
So
15-yard penalty.
15 yards tack on to that.
And the person,
Here's the replay. He was hit. You just see it. Oh, yeah. That's
just right there. And that's a play they're trying to take out of football. So I don't argue with that at all.
Nope. Got an update from Chatham?
It is 14-0 Chatham Glenwood over Rochester right now. That one, first quarter just ended. Also an update, SHG MacArthur. SHG up 13-0 over MacArthur right now.
All right. Oh, 1st and 10 from the 45. That was going deep. Too much.
Yeah,
I meant to tell you that's a Brant Professional Agriculture first down for the Clinton Maroons.
Clinton just had a little too much on that one. I think it kind of got away from Garrett Wayne a little bit. sailed downfield. But he showed a good arm there, that he does have the ability to put it downfield when they need to.
Wayne is 5'10", 165 pounds. He is a senior. Again, the Maroons trying to pick up win number 6 to make their Saturday a little bit easier and more enjoyable when the playoff pairings come out, because they would definitely be in. On second down, there's the keeper. Good moves, right? And close to a first down is Garrett Wayne.
See where they spot him here. I think he's going to be pretty close. I'll be surprised if they take a measure here.
Official moved the ball a little bit there, so it looks like it's going to be just shy of a first down.
3rd and about, wouldn't even say inches.
Wayne keeps it himself. He's got the first down and plenty more. Another 10 tack on. And he is inside the... No, he's not yet. Not quite. Okay, first down. It's a Brant Professional Agriculture first down at the 24-yard line.
Exact same play there for Clinton, and it's pretty nice when you can have 3 lead blockers run out in front of you and provided a nice hole there for Wayne to take off.
Cardinals with the lead, 6-0. On first down, somebody moved and there's a flag.
Ball foul. Encroachment, defense, 5-yard penalty, replay first down.
I'll tell you what, the way this is going, we're early in the second quarter, a lot of penalties, Adam. We may need some more batteries for that microphone for the referee because he's been busy.
He's been very busy here in the first half for a Week 9 game. Yes. Absolutely.
All right, so 1st and 5 from the 24 for the Maroons. There's a handoff to the big guy. Number 35 goes up and can't get too much. Looked like it was going to develop a little bit more than that, but it did not. Cole Young for Clinton.
A lot of different guys for the Maroons will carry the football. I think they had over 6 or 7 guys that get kind of carries here in ball games. So it's you can't just focus on one person. It could be a multitude of guys coming at you that could break out and have a big game.
2nd and short. Call a yard for the Maroons. Going to keep it himself, Wayne does. Goes left. Got the first down and more. About the 5-yard line. Of course, the Maroons are inside the Carpenters local 270 red zone.
Take a look at the replay. Great job by Wayne to use his athletic ability to get to the outside, but then stuck his head down and got a big first down there.
And that is another Brant Professional Agriculture first down for Clinton.
Clinton has really kind of put it together here on this drive. Again, that first quarter, they didn't really do much of anything, and this has been a nice sustained drive here for the Maroons.
On 1st and goal from the 5. Wayne keeps it. Tries to get into that end zone. Not quite. To the 2.
Again,
2nd and goal.
I think you're going to see another Garrett Wayne carry here if I was a betting man. He's kind of been the lead horse here on this drive, and I think maybe they saw something that they want to adjust their game plan and put the ball in Wayne's hands a little bit more.
2nd and 2, 2nd and goal from the 2. The Maroons trying to tie the score up. Petty is alongside Garrett Wayne. Rolls, Wayne does. He is going to keep it. Adam, you are right. And touchdown, Clinton. That's a Young Security touchdown. And another $50 to this week's charity, the First Step Women's Center.
Actually called a pass play there, but when you roll out a player like Garrett Wayne, you give him a two-way go. So when it was all covered up, he just tucked the ball down and got into the end zone. Great job by Clinton on that drive to get back in this ball game.
So we're tied at 6, and this is a big extra point because the Cardinals missed their point after attempt, and Clinton can take the lead here. And they are going to go, the Maroons are, for the 2-point conversion.
All right.
And look, he keeps it himself. Oh, and thrown down. What a big play there. A nice stop. So the conversion fails. Number 8 with the big defensive play there. So we'll take a break. You're watching SFQ Friday Night Rivals on CW23. Stay with us. Welcome back to SFQ Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute. Week 9 of the high school football season. Wrap up the regular season tonight. Good crowd on hand here at Warrensburg, and got a good one. 6-6, the Maroons have just tied it. And now their kickoff to the Cardinals. Dropped at the 25 and thrown back. Tough play there, and the Maroons say they have it.
No, they're going to say he was down, yeah. But hey, you need some momentum. They're fired up.
Parker Hopkins bobbled the ball, and Cardinals were fortunate to hang on to it.
Got another score update. Chatham Glenwood has just gone up 21-0 in the second quarter against Rochester.
Wow. 6-6 Clinton after the failed two-point conversion. We're tied. 1st and 10 from the 21.
Let's go, Eve!
Matthews.
Come on, Cole!
Back to throw. As time goes across the middle. Tipped. Had a man. Good tip the last second. Parker Hopkins, the intended receiver. And the defender just reached up and got it just in the nick of time.
Cole Young just sticks his hand out there and just got enough of it to alter that football because Parker Hopkins was behind him, and he would have been off to the races there in the end zone. So that is a huge play momentum-wise for the Maroons.
So it's 2nd and 10 for the Cardinals. Good look at Braden Matthews, quarterback for the Cardinals. He hands off. Nothing doing. The Maroons were there just about. They were there, did everything except get the ball. The handoff, right? That was a good defensive play there.
Yeah, great job by the Clinton Maroons. Braden Cross in there. Again, take a look at the replay almost immediately. They're fired up front right now that they're got it back to an even ball game. And this is the worst field position that Warrensburg has started with. And ever since that penalty, they've gone backwards.
Still 10 yards to go, but it's 3rd down for the Cardinals. Harden alongside Matthews. Matthews looks to throw. Does throw. Left side. Incomplete. And well defended by number 5, Colton Spaw again. I didn't see a flag. I guess there shouldn't have been one. So
you know what? Braden Matthews needs to help out Jackson Cook a little bit and put that ball more towards the sideline. Cook not only had to fight to get inside of Spaw, but once you get inside him, you actually got to locate the football as well. And Spaw has done a good job. Those two are looks like going to battle each other all night. And that'll be a matchup to watch as we go throughout this game.
On 4th and 10. Oh, how did he get that punt away? It was not easy. He bobbled the ball, and boy, the Maroons are going to end up with an excellent field position at the 38-yard line of Warrensburg-Latham.
Yeah, once that ball is dropped, you're almost declared a runner. That's why there is no roughing call right there, or running into, because the ball was dropped, and great job to stay away from it and not make it a live football. Clinton's going to start off with a short field position right here.
Joel Thompson fortunate to get that punt away. So 1st and 10 for the Maroons from the 34-yard line of Warrensburg-Latham. Garrett Wayne at quarterback. He's going to keep it himself, goes left, and goes back a ways. Cardinals all over that one.
We got a defensive battle here tonight. Both defenses have really come to play. Again, Warrensburg-Latham's going all out. You're just playing for pride. You're playing to spoil maybe Clinton's playoff chances, and they've done a great job here in the first half.
Griffin Hawkins, the 5'10", 195-pound senior. Big
Fired
play
up.
there, he is. Second down for the Maroons. Back to throw. Wayne does throw. Caught. Fit gets by his man inside the 20. Tripped up and inside the 15, down at the close to the 14-yard line. They'll move the chains. That's a Brant Professional Agriculture first down, and the Maroons are inside the Carpenters Local 270 red zone.
Great job by Wayne to deliver a strike there to Ty Berter, who just made one move as his defender kind of overplayed his hand there, and Berter did the rest.
So 1st and 10 from the 15 for the Maroons. After the big play there. Here's the handoff to Rodas. So you talked about the Maroons mixing it up, Adam. That's about the 4th or 5th person that's carried the ball. We haven't called his name, the 5'8", 160-pound junior.
Got a lot of guys that come at you again. You talked about Warrensburg kind of going for broke tonight. You know, you're playing for pride. You don't have to worry about playing in Week 10. I think if you're in Clinton, you also think of it the same way. Let's put every bullet in the chamber and let's go out there and have a battle, because we don't know if we lose, if we are in for sure.
2nd and 5. Wayne is stuffed by the Cardinal D. And Griffin Hawkins again.
He's really
on the spot.
He's really helped out up front for the Cardinals. And when they've had early penetration, that's when they've really slowed down this Clinton Maroon run game.
You see, as we said, 5'10", 195 pounds. He's solid. 5:20 to go. Clock running here in the second quarter. Got a good ball game. 6-6. Maroons, they want to change that. There's the give to Rodas again. This time a little more yards and up, and got a flag.
I think you're going to get a holding just where the flag came in.
Kevin Rodas shot out of there like it was out of a cannon, but see what the call is.
Hold. Offense, 58. 10 yards from the previous spot. Replay the down.
There you have it. So we'll replay the down and 10 yards back. So
that's a huge penalty when you think about it in terms of field position and for scoring. Now you're at 3rd and 15.
Yeah, that's a big play for the Cardinals. 3rd and 15 from the 20-yard line. Let's see what the Maroons come up with here. Wayne looks to throw, fires it, intercepted by the Cardinals. Still on his feet down the sideline, he's got some room. Number 21, he's going. How about that? So threw a bullet to Tristan Bright, got it right in right inside his chest.
He stepped right in front. I'm not sure Garrett Wayne saw him at all. The penalty did come out late. It'll probably be some kind of blocking foul on the Cardinals after the interception. While we're waiting, 2 other score updates. Athens 21-0 over New Berlin. That one's almost at halftime. SHG up 16-0 on MacArthur.
All right, thank you.
We have 2 fouls on the play. We have a live ball, incidental face mask on red. That'll be 5 yards from the spot of the foul. We have a dead ball foul, personal, late hit out of bounds, 15 yards from the end of the spot of the live ball foul.
2 penalties on the play, an interception on the play, a lot to sort out.
Yeah, and I'm not real sure where this ball's going to end up being spotted. I'll just trust their judgment on that.
Here's the replay. I see the interception. He just right into
he
it.
just didn't see him at all. So I'm not real sure where the incidental, but the late hit, yeah.
Well out of bounds. So, okay, 1st and 10, and the Cardinals want to move. Ball on their own 45. So the Cardinals appear to be ready. Braden Matthews. To throw. Comes the screen too low. Incomplete.
It was pretty well defended if he would have caught that football.
He did. They did give him that. I
didn't think he got the ball.
Corrected. Carson Hood with the catch. So
it's one of those that maybe you just let it go through your hands. Again, ever since that penalty on 2 drives ago, the big holding penalty that brought him back, I don't know if they've got a ton of positive yardage.
2nd and 15 from the 41 for Warrensburg-Latham. Matthews rolling, throws down the sidelines, a little too much and out of bounds. Intended receiver Jackson Cook. Been his favorite receiver so far tonight.
Yeah, and he got twisted around. You're hearing a lot of holding call yells from the Cardinal sideline. The ball was well out of bounds anyways. That's never going to get called.
So you've got 3rd and 15 now.
Rochester has just scored 21-7. Rochester, 5 minutes left in the first half of that game over in Chatham.
4:02 to go here in the 2nd quarter. 3rd and long. Matthews.
Reverse.
And
looked like he was going to throw the football there for a second.
I wasn't sure, and Parker Hopkins had it and thrown down. Some of the fans want a flag on the play. Want the horse collar.
Yeah,
that's not.
That ain't going to happen there.
So now you've got 4th and 10. And the Cardinals going into punt formation. Joel Thompson, the punter for the Cardinals, and back to receive, the lone man back is Clayton Welch, the senior. And high punt this time and out of bounds. The 34-yard line, marking the 34. So that's where the Cardinals will take over. And Prairie Heart Institute would like to thank our EMS and first responders at tonight's game for being the heart of the community. Thank you for all you do. Thanks to our EMS and first responders at tonight's game. We appreciate you. We got the jackets out tonight, a little bit chilly, but it's great weather for football.
Our sideline reporter, Sarah Converse, is staying warm down there. I know her Florida blood does not enjoy this fine Illinois weather we're having.
She's still here. She's thumbs up. All right, Sarah. You're going to keep it, Wayne does.
Good.
He's up the middle.
Running the ball.
Maybe a couple on the play. So 2nd and 7, we'll call it, for the Maroons. We're tied at 6.
A defensive battle. It's really been the defenses here tonight that have showed flashes of brilliance, and very penalty-filled game so far as well, especially for a week 9.
2nd and 7 for Clinton. Flag on the play. It was man in motion. See if that's what it's all about. The Cole Young was in motion.
Dead ball foul, neutral zone infraction, offense, 5-yard penalty, replay down.
Somebody's going to have to get that official throat lozenge or
I told you,
a cup of
busy.
water here tonight.
Batteries for the microphone and
pretty busy.
Remote mic and everything. He'll be glad halftime gets here. 6-6, 2:35 to go.
Now they
2nd and 12 for the visiting Maroons. Again, 5-3, wanting to pick up and lock up a playoff spot with victory number 6. 2nd and 12. Wayne is rolling.
Stay in bounds, stay in bounds.
Whistle went. I think he's going to call him out at the 37-yard line. So,
yeah, it looked like just an option play, and they strung it out long enough to where Wayne just had to be the only guy that carries the football there to put Clinton now in a huge 3rd and long with time running out here in the first half.
So 3rd and 6. As Adam said, long situation for them on 3rd down for the Maroons. There's the give and up the middle and
I think he's going to be about a yard short here, so it's going to be decision time.
But Cole Young gets the handoff. Now, are you going to go?
I think you go for it here.
If you're the Maroons, let's see if it's a long one to go, but
you got to put it all out
actually,
there now.
So
yeah, you got to put it all out there right now.
Cardinal defense trying to get their fans fired up and themselves fired up on 4th. It's a long one or a short 2. How's that? Wayne keeps it himself.
Let's see where they mark him down.
I saw him move the ball, and I think they give it to him, and that is a Brant Professional Agriculture 1st down. I wasn't sure, Adam, because he looked like he moved a little bit after he was down.
It was close, and I think he got a benefit of about a half-yard generous spot there.
Take a look at the replay here. Oh, great camera work.
So see where his knee is down. It's his knee, and he came down about even with the stick. So you could say he had the 1st down, and when he put the ball down, he got that extra half-yard there to get where the ball is.
Wayne on 1st down throws, and let's see, there's a flag. I was waiting. Face guarding Adam or
you gotta
interference?
You got to make an attempt to look for the football. When you just do that, it's going to get called every time.
The Andy Harden, the defender. Let's see if the flag is on him.
Defensive pass interference. 15 yards from the previous spot. Result will be a 1st down.
So that's a Brant Professional Agriculture 1st down for the Clinton Maroons. You see it all the way. I mean, just arm and not looking.
When you have one hand, especially that high on the defender, and your head doesn't turn back to make an attempt to find the football, that's going to get called 10 times out of 10.
So 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line for Clinton. They want to take that lead before halftime. Wayne gets it away. Picked off. No, dropped. Oh, I'll be thinking about that tonight. Tough play there. Parker Hopkins had it. Just couldn't hang on to it. Incomplete, so brings up 2nd and 10. There's the
he turned late, and it almost hit him square in the ear as he was turning, but didn't secure it, kind of took off. I still think he was a little bit surprised that the ball got on him as fast as it did.
I think you're absolutely right. So 1:14 to go. It's 2nd and 10 for the Maroons. Wayne, the pressure, dumps it in, complete, almost intercepted, and it's a dead ball. So brings up 3rd and 10, Adam. So
Adam Maxwell breaks that up. That's every lineman's dream right there. Get a pass coming to you, and you got to catch it, though. But good job of batting that one down and breaking up the screenplay there for Clinton.
So 3rd and long for the Maroons.
I know a lot of linemen that said they had great hands, but you just had to take them for their word on it most of the time.
3rd and long, and Clinton has 3 timeouts, and so do the Cardinals, but the Maroons have the ball and want to take that lead if they can before halftime. Wayne in the gun, keeps it himself, goes right, tries to go right, gets away, brought down, nothing there. So big stop there for the Warrensburg-Latham Cardinals.
Again, with a minute left here, well, they're going to take a timeout too to try, because I would expect Clinton to go for it here on 4th down. They're going to talk about it.
They will absolutely do that. So tied at 6. Seen some good defense here in the first half from both squads, both teams.
You know, we talked about Clinton being 5-4 last year, not making the playoffs. I've been in that position as a coach where you get the 5 wins, you get excited, and then come to find out Saturday afternoon that you're not in, and it's a terrible feeling.
All right, we're going to check out the East Bay Fan Cam right now. East Bay Fan Cam. Let's take a look at some fans. There we go. Some of the Clinton faithful having a good time. The young got a heart. There's a Bears. Those Bears gloves, Chicago Bears gloves.
Oh, yeah, he's even showing you.
And I can't tell the hat, but I think it's Chicago Bears. I'm not sure what it is, but having a good time. And there's, remember, the Warrensburg-Latham dance team.
Wave at the
squad.
camera. Wave at the camera for me.
They're out in full force tonight. All right.
Perfect.
East Bay fan cam.
Thank you.
All right, 4th and 10. Let's go. And yes, the Maroons will go for it. With 58 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Wayne looks to throw, has time. Out of the pocket, in trouble. Better get rid of it. Does pick. Oh! And you talk about a lineman's dream. Griffin Hawkins couldn't believe it, couldn't hang on to it. He's beside himself. But the bottom line is the Cardinals D comes up big. And
you know what? I don't know who's more upset, Hawkins or assistant coach down here, Ken Chikowski. I saw him jump higher than he's ever probably jumped in his life. He was very excited that Hawkins almost came up with that interception. But there are two right there. Again, linemen think they're got the best hands on the team until it actually probably happens.
But a heck of an effort. Heck of an effort. So Wayne had to get rid of it.
Yeah,
he was major loss if he goes down. And now we've got a timeout.
It was the smart, he took a chance. It was a smarter play because then he was sacked back behind their own 40-yard line, so that would have been a short field for Warrensburg.
All right, we're going to take a short timeout. You're watching SEFCU Friday Night Rivals here on CW23. Stay with us. Welcome back to SEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute. I'm Paul Wapple alongside Adam Anderson here in Warrensburg. 50 seconds to go, second quarter. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. Back to throw, Braden Matthews. No, keeps it, nope, throws it. Overthrew his intended receiver on the play, so bring up 2nd down and 10 after the timeout.
A little too tall for Yaroch, and that's tough considering he is 6'4", so he's a big target out there for Matthews.
So 45 seconds to go in the second quarter, tied at 6.
It's been a defensive battle. Defenses, both of them have came here to play tonight. Warrensburg came right out of the gate and got on the board, but then Clinton made some adjustments, had one good drive, and then it's just really been a battle of defenses.
2nd down from the 40. Throws left, complete to Cook. Trying to find some room and brought down at the 47-yard line. Gain of about 7. So we'll bring up 3rd and 3, or maybe 3rd and 4. And the Cardinals taking another timeout. So they'll have 1 remaining here in the first half.
Update from Chatham-Glenwood. Chatham-Glenwood up 28-7 over Rochester. That game is almost at halftime as well. I am searching for some other scores as well. So if you see them, make sure you're putting them out there. Oh, 28-14. As soon as I say that, I get another update.
So
28-14, Chatham-Glenwood over Rochester.
Not at halftime, not yet.
Not yet at halftime.
Okay.
Yep,
All right.
They're at a minute left, according to social media. So they're right behind us.
So 6-6, 32 seconds to go in the second quarter. And, I'll take this quick opportunity to thank everybody with the cameras, the statisticians, the operators, producers, directors, everybody. And, hey, Carly Bell, be sure to check in tonight at 10:15 on ABC News Channel 20. Get all of your local high school football highlights on News Channel 20's Friday Night Rivals recap with Carly Bell. There you see her picture, and she was out here earlier for the 5:30 news, 6 o'clock news, and the preview show, and now she's out and about covering some games. So 10:15, tune in to ABC News Channel 20 for all the scores and highlights. 3rd and 5, rolling is Matthews. He's in trouble, gets it away, throws it out of bounds wisely at about midfield because there was nobody. He was in a lot of trouble, and
they're going to talk about if it was. No, they're not going to give him grounding. They're going to say he was under pressure and he tried to do what he could to get it on, to get rid of it. But great job by Clinton to put the pressure on it. That was Chance Baldwin. That was in heavy pursuit of Matthews.
So on 4th and 5, The Cardinals are in punt formation. Joel Thompson back to attempt the punt. Clayton Welch is the deep man for the Maroons. No pressure on the punter, and high kick, not a long one, but makes a Clinton bounce out of bounds at the 37-yard line. So with 17 seconds left, 2 timeouts, Adam Anderson, let's see how the visitors play it.
Yeah, I think you're going to see some trick plays. They're going to have to go to the air, obviously, but don't want to. They've gotten lucky for not to give up too many turnovers here on some interceptions that probably should have been caught by the Warrensburg-Latham Cardinals. So it'll be interesting to see what they do here with time running out in the first half. An update from Maroa. Auburn-Maroa tied at 14. That one's going into halftime. So a tight game over at Maroa against the Trojans.
Sangamo Conference battle there. Ball on the 37, first down. Let's see how the Maroons play it. Petty gets the ball and hands off to Wayne, who throws. It works to midfield, almost to midfield, and Braden Cross, and he has a first down. That's a Brant Professional Agriculture first down. They'll move the chains, little trick play, as you said. We might see that, Adam, and we did. Now we have timeout called by the Maroons with only 9 seconds left.
Yeah, I'll see what they do here. They want to talk about it, obviously. You don't want to take too much of a chance again to give the ball away, but with 9 seconds left, you got to draw something up that you think is going to get you about 50 yards.
So Petty got the snap, quickly gave it to Wayne, the quarterback, who threw it, and play worked well. So see if do you take a chance, you air it out here with 9 seconds and hope for a pass interference or a Hail Mary? Tied at 6, why not?
Crazier things have happened here on Friday Night Rivals.
But I'm not the coach, so I don't know that they'll do that. So we'll see.
Tell you what, shout out to, I'm pretty sure it is Warrensburg-Latham softball coach Zach Campbell, who is the DJ here tonight playing tunes. If you're a classic rock fan, you need to come out and watch a football game at Warrensburg, because you're not going to be disappointed by the music selection.
They are very entertaining. They love the football.
Here we go,
Cardinal football, and you hear the PA announcer, they have a good time.
You can't forget about Cardinal basketball and Coach Binkley, a legend he is.
He is, indeed. First and 10 from the 49. Wayne looks to throw as time goes deep, and dropped. For the third time tonight. It could have been another interception, but incomplete. Jackson Cook, the junior, could not hang on to it. So with 3 seconds remaining, here's the replay. That had to look really, it looked like Cook was the intended receiver.
Yeah, he really did.
On that play.
And you really not hurt anything because, again, I think you catch that, he would have to immediately fall down for them to even have a chance to come back on offense. So no real harm there other than you dropped a kind of a wide open pass that was right to you.
So 3 seconds to go from the 49, the Maroons, and quarterback Garrett Wayne. And Wayne will not get this. Petty gets this. We've seen this before. Petty keeps it. He gives it flick back to Welch. And Welch on his feet. Time is expired, and a flag on the play. The half cannot end on the penalty by the defense. So let's see what the flag's all about. How many penalties have we seen?
I think you're going to get an offensive penalty here.
So,
we have a hold.
Yeah.
11 white. That will end the half.
So the half is here. So we're tied at 6. We've got a good ball game here at Warrensburg. The Warrensburg-Latham Cardinals 6, the Clinton Maroons 6. And get a look at the replay.
Yeah, I think it just came in real late right here. Yep. Just got a little too much of the jersey right there, but, no big deal. Didn't hurt anything.
So we're tied at 6. Again, Clinton 5-3, Warrensburg-Latham 3-5, and the Cardinals trying to play spoilers. You see the players head to their respective locker rooms here. A nice facility in Warrensburg, and right now we're going to go down to Sarah Converse.
Yeah, I'm here with the head coach of Warrensburg and Latham. You had a big start. You had that first touchdown and some big stops here. How are you going to keep that energy going for the second half of the game?
We have a real tough defense. They're stout up front, so we've got to hit big plays, take shots when they get it, because I think that's where our points are going to come from, are big plays. They're good against the run, and they're going to stop those kinds of things. So when they give us turnovers and they make mistakes, we got to capitalize on it.
Yeah, definitely. And if you do win this game, what is this win going to mean to you?
It's a strong way to finish the season for a young team, and to be one game away, to get to 4-5 would be huge rolling into next season.
Awesome. Thank you so much. We're going to send it back to the booth.
All right, thank you, Sarah. And the Landmark Automotive Group halftime report is coming up next. Stay tuned. You're watching the Landmark Automotive Group halftime report on Friday Night Rivals. Paul Wappel alongside Adam Anderson. And earlier today, SEFCU presented Warrensburg-Latham High School with a $500 donation to say thank you for hosting tonight's Friday Night Rivals matchup. SEFCU will make a $500 donation to each Friday Night Rivals host school throughout the season for use for their general fund. SEFCU is proud to support our communities, our schools, and our students with Friday Night Rivals. And right now, you're going to hear from our halftime sponsor, Landmark Automotive Group.
Good evening, everyone. I'm meteorologist Sarah Converse here with Troy and Jordan from Landmark, and we're going to switch gears and talk about what's important about giving back to the community. So, Troy, what's so important that you, as Landmark, giving back to the community, sponsoring this game?
I think it's great for us to come out here and show support to our community and let them know that we're here for them and actually get to come out here and watch a game and support the community.
Awesome. And why should people go to Landmark and also come to your store?
Landmark, we have a lot of different things to offer. We've got our new products. We have an excellent used lineup. Not only that, we have the 90-day exchange, 90-day pre-owned promise plus. It's a really big deal. It basically protects you, so when you buy a car, you don't have that inquisitive wondering if it's going to make it. You know that you're going to be protected, and you've got that Landmark name behind you, and we make sure we take care of you.
Awesome. Thank you, Troy and Jordan, for sponsoring this game, and for Landmark. Again, we're going to send it back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Sarah. Thanks to Landmark Automotive Group, and you're watching the Landmark Automotive Group halftime report on Friday Night Rivals. Back with more in just a minute. Welcome back to the Landmark Automotive Group halftime report on Friday Night Rivals. We're in Warrensburg. Clinton and the Warrensburg-Latham Cardinals knotted up at 6 at halftime. And throughout this Friday Night Rivals season, Steak and Shake will recognize an exceptional senior student athlete from each participating school with a plaque presentation prior to each game. This week's Steak and Shake Scholar athletes are Payne Turley from Clinton. Payne has a grade point average of 4.0. She runs cross country and track. Payne is a member of the National Honor Society, FFA, and volunteers with Big Brothers Big Sisters. And from Warrensburg-Latham, JC Edwards. JC has a grade point average of 4.68 and plays softball. She's a member of the National Honor Society and is president of the Student Council. JC volunteers with Young Leaders in Action. These students are also eligible to win a $5,000 scholarship to be presented at the end of the season, courtesy of Steak and Shake. Steak and Shake is proud to support and encourage exceptional student athletes across Central Illinois. Congratulations to both of this week's Steak and Shake Scholar athletes, Payne Turney from Clinton, and from Warrensburg-Latham, J.C. Edwards. And earlier this week, we spoke with our Scholar Athlete sponsor, Steak and Shake.
Meteorologist Brian Sherman here for Friday Night Rivals. We're heading into the final week of FNR, and joining me to talk about their partnership with us here at FNR is Dave Bruno from the Steak and Shake of Central Illinois. Dave, pleasure to meet you.
You too.
You guys are excited about partnership with us. Tell me a little bit about it.
When we had the opportunity to take part in the Friday Night Rivals and give back to the community, especially to the kids, we couldn't pass up on the opportunity.
So one thing that Steak and Shake does is you recognize an athlete from every school, but then toward the end of the year, you're doing a $5,000 scholarship,
Yes.
which is absolutely amazing. You know, every little bit of money helps with that. What else have you guys done at Steak and Shake to give back to the community?
We try to run specials throughout the month, throughout the year, to do different things to help say thank you to the community that supported us since 1939.
And since we're heading October, November is next week and everything with Halloween, what kind of promotions or stuff do you have going on right now?
Well, currently we have 3 that are going on. On Mondays, we have Frisco Monday, Frisco fries, cookie, and a drink for $7.50. Wednesdays, all you can eat fries. And Fridays is our family night. What we're calling family could be your friend, could be a group of guys, could be a date, and take half the meal home. It's 4 double cheese, fries, cookie, and a classic milkshake. $30.
And it's funny you should talk about hamburgers because today is National Greasy Foods Day. So definitely a reason to come out and visit you guys at Steak and Shake.
And one benefit is ours are steak burgers.
Ooh, love it. Love it. You're making me hungry just sitting here talking about it. Dave, pleasure to meet you. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll send it back to you guys.
Thank you very much. Let's check in with Sarah Converse.
Yeah, another meteorologist here. Meteorologist Sarah Converse with Matt and Jonathan. Matt, I want to start with you. At your school at Clinton, you have a motto there. And I want you to tell us what the motto is and how you're living it in school and also going out in the community.
Well, our motto this year that I brought last year when I first became the AD there is look good, feel good, be good. And it just starts with, as a kid, I think that if you look good, you're going to feel good about yourself, and it's going to, transition onto the field or on the court. So we putting up a lot of signage around our campus, around our town to really get that community pride and that school pride going to be a Maroon.
Awesome. That's really good to get that the pride spirit in as a school. And now for you, for Jonathan, this is your first time actually doing the Friday Night Rivals and doing this with us. So how is your feelings about doing this, and are you excited about this?
Oh, I'm definitely excited here. This is my first year as the principal here at Warrensburg-Latham High School. One thing I will have to tell you about Warrensburg-Latham is the community here is just flipping awesome. I mean, the team spirit is amazing. I mean, every time we have any type of sport here, just the student body that comes out to support their friends and their teammates is just, great. I mean, we have so many families here, and tonight what we have here is our senior night, so we're just celebrating our seniors for graduating. So this is just awesome to be here. So
awesome. Thank you, Matt and Jonathan, for being here. We're going to send it back up to the booth.
Thank you very much, Sarah. Thank you very much. Halftime. This is the Landmark Automotive Group halftime report on Friday Night Rivals, and we're going to take a break. Back with more in just a minute. Welcome back to the Landmark Automotive Group halftime report on Friday Night Rivals. Paul Wapple, Adam Anderson, and the Friday Night Rivals crew here in Warrensburg. We're tied up at 6, Clinton and Warrensburg-Latham. Been a good first half, Adam. A lot of defense, not a lot of offense. We got some statistics, and here they are.
Yeah, again, Warrensburg had a short field, so that they've had some short fields. That 2 first downs a little deceiving. But again, 91 rushing yards for Clinton. 60 of those are coming on the legs of Garrett Wayne. But not a lot of yards have been had. Again, Coach Fricky alluded to it that both defenses are pretty tough. It's going to be tough to get yards, and that's been the case here and the whole story in the first half.
We haven't. We'll take a look at some of the highlights. We haven't had such a low-scoring game in a long time, and here you see the pass to a wide open for the first touchdown, the only touchdown for Warrensburg-Latham. Cook with the catch.
Yeah, and the defenses are going to be a lot of these. I showed a lot, and then Clinton had a nice sustained drive that ended with this Wayne touchdown as he just got in the end zone. But again, an interception here. They've had 2 or 3 dropped interceptions as well, and it's been tough to get yards.
Yeah, the Cardinals missed the extra point attempt after the touchdown, and the Maroons went for 2 and didn't get it, so that's why we're not at 6. Only fitting. So let's go back down, check in with Sarah Converse.
Hi guys, here I'm with the head coach of Clinton. Now you had a little bit of struggle there with the offensive line in the first half of this game. What did you tell the boys in the locker room to get them pumped up for the second half?
We just told them that, it's on them, that when we put it on them, and we challenged them and told them that, right now our run game is on them and they need to step it up. And I think they're ready. I think they answered the call. They were asking the right questions, and you saw the fire in their eyes. So
yeah, definitely. And especially since it's tied, what is this win going to mean to you if you do win this game?
This win is huge for our program and for our district. And for our fans, too. We've wanted to get in the playoffs for a long time, and this is how we punch our ticket, this win.
Awesome. Thank you so much. We're going to send it back to the booth.
Thanks, Sarah. Thanks, Coach. Let's take a look now at some Friday Night Rivals and Thursday Night Lights. Great moments from across the country.
Bates was a good kicker. This one will be returned. Blake. Oh, was that a lateral or a fumble? But it worked. That happened so fast that it ended up in the hands of Jesse Bush.
And then Bush catches it in the air.
Oh, man.
Flat wave. looking to the sideline, and he's able to get it complete at the 21. As he had his buddy right behind him.
Yeah, one low, one high, and the high receiver coming down with it.
Fourth down, and that one is blocked. Took an extra step.
What a catch.
Goes right into the arms of the defender, Nicholas Alarcon. Touchdown.
Where he jiggles the ball and tries to get the laces away, that's what did it.
Quick hitter out to Martin. Martin has it jarred loose by Gerardo. It's picked off out of midair by Devin Mills.
With time, guns downfield, far side, throws it up for grabs. Pass, is it caught? Oh, what a tip drill. The pass is caught.
They bring some pressure. It's 3 guys off the left side, only 2 guys to block him, and that is number 48 for the Centerville Elks.
Trying to reach the stretch red zone. Now Burkett flushed out of the pocket, comes back near side, back over the middle, and it is incomplete. Oh, it's juggled and caught. Touchdown, Franklin, my goodness. It comes off the foot and into the hands of Arndt.
All right, some great moments. All right, we'll be back with more. You're watching the Landmark Automotive Group Halftime Report on Friday Night Rivals. Stay with us. Welcome back to SEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute. I'm Paul Wappel, along with Adam Anderson, Jeff Kaufman keeping statistics, and the rest of the Friday Night Rivals crew here in Warrensburg. We are just about set to start the third quarter of a good ball game, 6-6. Not a lot of offense, but defense excellent, and you saw that by the statistics we showed for the first half.
And it's definitely been a tight ball game. Warrensburg playing for pride, again, playing to be a spoiler. Clinton wants that 6 wins so they can breathe a little bit easier tomorrow, but the defenses have come here to play tonight, and we got a big 24 minutes left in this game.
Shane Felt with the kick. Fielded, fumbled at the 15. Better pick it up, and he does. Got some room up the middle. Oh, no way. Look at this. Tyrese Petty in midfield. 40, 30, 25, 20. Oh, 10, 5. Touchdown. No way. Oh, my. And that's a Young Security touchdown. And another $50 to the First Step Women's Center. Are you kidding me? He bobbled it twice. Hey, that was incredible.
I've seen it happen a few times.
Look at this.
As he's dropping in,
One,
and
two.
You're a guy running down, you kind of take your eyes off what you should be doing, and that's focus on making a tackle because you see the ball laying around there. You get a little too excited, and then Petty turns on the Jets. What a way to start the half here for the Clinton Maroons.
The senior, 5'8", 175 pounds. And that's a pretty doggone big play for these Maroons. They come out of the gate and take a 12-6 lead and see if they go for the, I imagine they'll go for the 2-point conversion. Now that would make the Friday Night Rivals Thursday night highlights at halftime, wouldn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Come on, that's a big one.
I had a teammate in high school that was known for dropping the kickoff and then turn around and run that for a touchdown. So it's been done before.
The Maroons going for 2. And let's see, indeed.
Petty's in there again. He's good.
So it's 14-6, the Maroons. Petty, big play there too. So just like that, 14-6, 8 points, 15 seconds into the third quarter.
Yeah, didn't have to think too long about it. Again, the defense didn't even have a chance to get out there. Great job by the Clinton Maroons to start off on a good note on this first half.
And here is tonight's second half forecast, brought to you by Backyard Leisure. Hot tub, you need it. Yes, we need a hot tub tonight. That would work. That would work.
Probably make you feel a little bit better.
Yes. Yeah,
a lot of blankets.
Yep, fans are bundling up. It's cooled off a little bit more, I think, since game time. So, all right, 14-6.
Let's see what happens here.
Oh, my God. The Cardinal faithful, they're fired up, trying to rally their team. We hear them cheering here. Eric Ward, check that. Christian Dimes with the kick. Fielded at the 20.
He's got some room out here, actually.
30, 35, cuts back, 40, 45, midfield, puts his head down. How about that to the 44-yard line? What a return there by Parker Hopkins. So Didn't make it to the end zone, but did a pretty darn good job, didn't he, Adam?
We were a shoestring tackle away from having back-to-back returns for touchdowns. Great job there by Warrensburg-Latham. And Drew Stacy did enough to hold on to Hopkins' leg right there, or we'd be talking about a Cardinal touchdown.
Adam, if your offense isn't doing a whole lot, special teams, right?
3 phases of the game you got to be good in.
So 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line of Clinton. Braden Matthews. He started. He is still in a quarterback. He hands off. Left side, got a little room. Andy Harden. Good carry to the 40. Pick up a 4, call it 2nd and 6.
It looks like Clinton is not playing as tight a coverage on the outside on the Warrensburg-Latham receiver, so going to give him a little bit of a cushion, which could help them and not give up the big deep plays over the top.
2nd and 6 for the Cardinals. Again, trying to play spoiler. They're 3 and 5. They'd like to end on a high note and get that 4th victory. Matthews keeps it himself, up the middle, works.
Kept his feet there.
Trip, yeah. Makes it to the 35-yard line, so it'll be 3rd and short for Warrensburg-Latham here in the second half.
Matthews just got I think it was too excited, got a little out over his skis there, and just couldn't stay up on his feet because he had some room to run.
Hey, Drew, watch quick route.
Warrensburg-Latham faithful again, trying to rally their team. Senior night for the Cardinals. On 3rd and 1, Matthews keeps it himself, in trouble and brought down at the 45. Big loss there, and a tough play for the Clinton Maroons. Nowhere to go.
No, they had that one swallowed up pretty quickly.
Chance Baldwin, the junior. What a play. So now you're 4th and call it 6.
Yeah, you got to go for it here. Second half, you got nothing to lose by going for it. You can play a field position game, but in an 8-point game right here, I think you just got to go for it.
And that's what they will do. Matthews, right, throws. In and out of the hands. Near the sideline, the 10 receiver was Jackson Cook. So the Maroons will take over.
Again, another huge stop for Clinton. The big 3rd down play where got to Matthews in the backfield and put him in a troublesome spot there on 4th down.
So 1st and 10 for Clinton from their own 43-yard line. They lead 14-6, and again, they're 5 and 3. A 6 victory would guarantee them a playoff spot. This is the last week of the regular season. Wayne keeps it himself, trying to find a hole or anything, and nothing there. Just stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, not much there to really do anything, and again, it's been the battle, especially up front. Defensive lines on both sides have played very, very well tonight.
So 2nd and 10. Ball still on the 43.
28-20, Chatham went over Rochester that one early in the second half.
And Petty goes wide right, still on his feet. Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. Gain of 4, bring up 3rd and 6. 28-20.
28-20, it was a missed extra point. A turnover, went back for a touchdown, so 28-20. Third quarter, early third quarter.
So 3rd and long for the Maroons. Wayne looks, Time. Yeah.
Lots of time.
Throws down the right sidelines. Got a man incomplete. So 4th down and still 7 to go.
You know, he had lots of time, but right at the end of that play, he took a big hit as he was releasing that football. I think it knocked the wind out of Wayne as he was going down. That ball did sail out of bounds, so I don't know if his receiver had a real shot at getting it.
So let's see what the Maroons do on 4th and 7. They lead 14-6, as you see on the screen. And they are going to go for it. Here we go. Wayne looks to throw. In trouble, in trouble. Throws it complete. Somehow he dumped that off the 35-yard line. Now Wayne gets up and he's limping a little bit. He's okay. But the Cardinals take over.
It was a gutsy move going for it there on 4th down.
We're going to take a short time out. You're watching SEFCU Friday Night Rivals here on CW23. Back with more in just a minute. Welcome back to SEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute. Week 9 of the high school football season. 8:16 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Perfect, thank you. Cardinals trail the Clinton Maroons. 1st and 10 from the 35. And not much there for the Cardinals. Excellent field position after the Maroons thrown for a loss, or just didn't come up with anything on that last play on 4th down. So
Whole team's very impressive up front. I can't state it enough that I've been impressed with the game plan and how they've executed tonight on both sides, especially defensively.
That was Trey Largent with the carry, his first one of the night. Might see some different personnel here in the last week of the season. Back to throw. Matthews does throw. Incomplete. Flag comes down right away.
Going to get a hold here on the Clinton Maroon defender. Had some jersey on Hopkins. Again, Hopkins got behind him. He kind of reached out and pulled on him, and that'll be a 1st down here for the Cardinals.
Flag came out pretty quickly, and there's the call.
Defensive pass interference. 15 yards from the previous spot. Result will be a 1st down.
So that is a Casey's General Store 1st down for the Warrensburg-Latham Cardinals. Pretty easy to call, make that call. So
interesting that it was called pass interference, not holding. That's a 5-yard difference, so it worked out well for the Cardinals.
So 1st and 10, ball on the 20 of Clinton. Matthews fires behind the line of scrimmage. That's a live ball.
That's a live football.
Oh,
oh no.
Oh.
You got lucky.
Boy, that looked like they called incomplete pass. I think the Cardinals dodged one there. Here's the replay, Adam. Let's see what.
Yeah, that was definitely behind the line of scrimmage. They got.
Wow, right there. So 2nd and 10 from the 20. Matthews throws, intercepted. No, incomplete.
I thought it was intercepted too, and then
the Cardinals came up with it, but not incomplete.
Matthews.
So number 9, Joey Fiore. First time we called his name tonight. Here's the replay.
He almost got it.
I guess it hit the ground. Got an injured player down. Warrensburg-Latham. So that was an interesting play.
Yeah.
It was 7:18 to go here, and the third. And
Sam Buckholtz, offensive lineman, looks shooken up here.
Want some more help out there to help him out here in the third quarter. So earlier this week, we spoke with Prairie Heart Institute. Take a look at tonight's Heart of the Game message brought to you by Prairie Heart Institute.
Joining me today is Dr. John Scherschel and Teresa Thompson here today to talk about the past, present, and future of Prairie Cardiovascular. Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, so for those who may not be familiar with your practice, tell us a little bit about what Prairie Cardiovascular is.
Prairie Cardiovascular is a physician practice made up of 120 physicians and advanced practice providers that provide care in approximately 50 communities in central and southern Illinois. High quality heart and vascular care.
Now, I understand that you all are celebrating a huge milestone that's coming up. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, it's very exciting. 40 years. Dr. James T. Dove, the founder and first president of Prairie Cardiovascular, founded Prairie in 1979 right here in Springfield, Illinois. So fortunately, I've been able to work alongside with several of our past presidents, Dr. Dove, Dr. Michael, Dr. Shelton, and now I get to hand over the next 40 years to Dr. Scherschel as our next president.
Yes, a very exciting time. And Dr. Scherschel, tell us kind of what's in store and what sets Prairie apart from the others.
Prairie was established with a vision of providing high-quality, compassionate care to the state of Illinois. And it was established with a hub-and-spoke model, and all the points on the map represent communities that we serve, and the hubs represent where we concentrate our expertise.
Excellent. Now, we've talked a little bit about the history of Prairie Cardiovascular, but with you now being the president, what does the future have in store?
I think primarily we will continue to expand that reach to providing high-quality care to more and more communities. I think as we grow, we will also use technology to provide that care, and we'll continue to innovate both in education and research moving forward.
Absolutely. Well, thank you both for joining us today and sharing more about what the future holds for Prairie Cardiovascular. We really appreciate it.
Thank you again.
All right, thank you very much. And flags on the play here. You saw the interception, the turnover made by the Cardinals deep in
Dead ball,
territory.
false start, offense. Half the distance, still first down.
So first down, and
if you're Clinton, you got to be very careful right now because that ball is going to be about 6 inches off the goal line. So you need to just
great shot of it.
Yeah, you need to just get some room here.
So first and 11 from the 1, if that. There's the handoff, and the Cardinals are there. Not much of anything, if anything, on that one.
You got to be very careful with where you're at on the field. Just need some breathing room. I think saying you got one there is generous, but you got a little bit more room to work with.
Because if you have to punt from your end zone, way back in your end zone, there's only so much room there. We'll see. Second and 11, 6:40 to go in the third. Wayne gives the handoff into the pile there, and nothing there at that time. So he just tough going there for Cole Young and Clinton. So now third, and we're going to call it 11 still.
You're in an interesting spot right now because it is a big third down, but up front you're taking a chance if you're dropping back to pass. I think you call your most confident run play. I would assume Garrett Wayne's going to get the football right here. He's been the guy they've leaned on tonight for big plays.
And that is correct. Wayne does. I don't think he got much of anything either. So
and now you're in a very
fourth down punt situation, obviously.
Curious spot here.
Well said.
Tight punt. As a punter, you're going to stand about a step in front of the back of the end zone, and you got to know in your head, I can't move backwards. I got to catch this. You almost have to catch and kick immediately because you're going to have probably heavy pressure from the Cardinals on trying to block this punt.
Jackson Cook for the Cardinals is standing at the 35-yard line of Clinton. He's anticipating a flag on the play.
Substitution defense player did not check up to the numbers.
So
you
can push them back a little bit more.
So what that means before the play is started, where the referee blows the whistle and winds it, you have to be inside the numbers on the outside of the field. You can't be outside the numbers before that he starts the play clock. So it's a rare penalty. It does happen, and it happened right there.
On 4th down, a high snap. Oh, he gets it off the punt, but
it's going to go out about the 22, 23-yard line.
The Cardinals have incredible field position coming up. We're going to take a break. You're watching SEFCU Friday Night Rivals here on CW23. Back with more third quarter action in just a minute. Welcome back to SEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute. I'm Paul Wappel along with Adam Anderson. Third quarter action here, and the Cardinals have the ball. Excellent field position on 1st down. Matthews gets it off, and late hit it looks like, but great Luke Hall with the carry. Nothing doing there. So the Cardinals, in case you just joined us, got the ball after that a punt by Clinton on the 21, and that's where the ball is now. 2nd down after no gain.
Another important score update. Jacksonville is down 21-17 to Springfield High. Jacksonville is a team that needs to win tonight to get in. Another 4-4 team needing to win. New Berlin is down 28-12 to Athens. Both those games in the just starting the 4th quarter.
Matthews back to throw, scrambling, throws it. Is it intercepted? Yes, it is. How about that? Picked off. Number 82 comes up with it, and the Clinton defense. Boy, that's incredible, because Braden Cross. Boy, that takes the wind out of you a little bit. You get the ball to 21. And
turn it right back over. Braden Cross didn't fall for that at all. The Maroon defense played that one very well. Matthews, that was an ill-advised throw out there to the screen pass, because you're just taking a chance, and it didn't work out in your favor right there.
1st down from the 27. Wayne, handoff there to Rodas, the junior.
Handoff, brought down in the backfield by Tristan Bright.
A good defensive stop that time by Tristan Bright, senior defensive back. So 2nd and 12, inside of 4 minutes to go in the 3rd. Maroons take their time. They've got the lead 14-6 after the big kickoff return for the touchdown. Wayne looks for an opening. Does a good job there to get to the 30-yard line. Pick up of 5.
This will be a huge 3rd down here for Clinton to keep this drive alive. Again, I wouldn't expect them to be in any big hurry to do anything. With an 8-point lead, the clock is definitely your friend now. You can take your time, run it down, and again, you don't want to play so conservative. You let them back in the game, but you don't want to take any unnecessary chances either.
Ball control. Wayne has time all day this time. Throws it. Cross midfield. Between a couple of Cardinal defenders, and incomplete.
Got lucky there. He just kind of got rid of it, but lucky that one didn't go the other way for another Cardinal interception.
So 4th and 7 for the Maroons. Jackson Cook, who is a threat, back for the Cardinals, anticipating the punt. Ty Berger, the senior, is the punter. Berger gets it away. Pretty good punt. Fair catch called for and made by Jackson Cook. So the Cardinals will start this drive from their own 43-yard line. And earlier tonight, SEFCU recognized an exceptional volunteer from the home school with a plaque prior to the game. This week's SEFCU volunteers of the game are the Warrensburg-Latham Student Council. The Student Council recently completed their 10-year collecting canned goods and donations for a local food drive, donating over $4,000 and over 1,500 pounds of food. They also help plan homecoming festivities and help make sure the community has fun at football games. Congratulations to tonight's SEFCU volunteers of the game, Warrensburg-Latham's Student Council. Congratulations and great job. All right.
I'm not real sure where Matthews was going with that football. And I'm not sure Coach Ricky knew what he was doing either, because there were no Cardinals in sight, and he threw that straight to. Take a look at the replay. Went out. I don't know if there's a miscommunication, but he's got to look out there a little bit early when he gets rid of that, because there's nobody out there.
Clayton Welch with the INT, and now the Maroons have the ball. 1st and 10 from the 42. Wayne keeps it, looking for blockers. Gets a couple and turns up the field. It's about the 34-yard line.
Yeah, it went a long way to get 6-7 yards there.
So bring up 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard pickup. So play took a little time to develop, but Wayne did a pretty good job to get 6 on that. So 2nd and 4, 2:31 to go. That was an interesting play a couple plays earlier. So 14-6, Clinton. There's the give to Cole Young. Hit hard at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down and call it 3.
Clock running down here in the 3rd quarter. Again, that is Clinton's friend right now. Warrensburg-Latham's got to really regroup here on when they get the ball back on offense. Matthews just some ill-advised throws as he keeps giving Clinton new life and new opportunities to extend their lead here in the 2nd half.
On 3rd and 3. Up the middle, look at that. 1st down, then some, still on his feet. How about that, Garrett Wayne? Good job by the quarterback that time. 1st down. That's a Casey's General Store 1st down. And they are inside, the Maroons are inside the Carpenters Local 270 red zone.
Good run by Garrett Wayne there. He's kind of acting like John Wayne, just putting everybody on his back and trying to lead the Maroons to victory here.
The late, great John Wayne, absolutely.
Been waiting all night to make a John
Have
Wayne
you?
reference.
You got it, you did it.
I saw it, I feel accomplished now.
Good job. 1st and 10 from the 12. High snap, Wayne has it. Keeps it himself. And maybe a yard. So Cardinals really want to keep the Maroons out of the end zone. And Garrett Wayne.
He's carried the ball 20 times here tonight. He's at 100 yards rushing. They've definitely leaned on him after the first few drives, and he's done it all.
He has definitely been the man tonight, man of the hour so far anyway. 2nd and 9, high snap. Wayne goes right, left, cuts it. He's got an opening. He's going to get in the end zone. He does. Touchdown. That's a Young Security touchdown and another $50 donation to this week's charity, the First Step Women's Center. So
again, we just talked about how they've been leaning on him. He's going to be tired tomorrow night, but it won't matter if they get that 6th win here tonight. Great job by Wayne and the offense here for Clinton to take advantage of the turnover.
Went right and cut back left and turned it on the Jets and headed for the end zone. The Maroons will go for the 2-point conversion, leading 20-6. See if they snap it to, they do give it to Wayne and dumps it in the end zone. Touchdown, wide open. 2-point conversion is good. Reception made by Braden Cross. So 22-6. Clinton leads Warrensburg-Latham, with 35 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, again, that's a huge two-point conversion as well, because that puts more pressure on Warrensburg-Latham if they were to get back in this football game.
And we'll take a look. The East Bay fan cam again, getting some more shots to show you of the crowd tonight. See some of the cheerleaders, and yeah, people are bundled up. Blanket time, right? It's that time of year. It wasn't the way week 1 and week 2, was it? It was a little warm, and we're already in October late, and
we had some
good
pretty
weather,
toasty games into week 4 and week 5. It went from week 5 wearing no coat to week 6. Or week 7, I needed a heavy winter jacket.
You never know on Friday Night Rivals, right? What you're going to get. And Christian Lemus. Oh, short kick.
Gotta get
Catch
on
the
it.
Cardinals off guard. Maroons say they have it. Wait, let's see. Waiting for the official.
Yeah, it's going to be Clinton football.
How about that? They really caught the Cardinals off guard.
Yeah.
That was a good kick.
And here's the deal. I'm not sure he even meant to do that. I think it just came off his foot weird, but you can tell Clinton really wants his victory here tonight. They are fired up. They know how much it means, and they're playing with a little bit more intensity here right now in the second half.
Can we get a replay on that? I'd like to see that again if we can. Or here it is.
Just
wow.
Shot off his foot, and he did a great job of getting down there and getting on the football.
So with 33 seconds to go in the third quarter, the Maroons with a 16-point lead and the ball. And a flag. Why not? We haven't had one for a little while, right?
Why not?
No. We just have had a lot of flags tonight. Here's the call.
Dead ball foul. Offense in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty. Replay the down.
2 score updates for you. Glenwood is now up 35-20 onto Rochester. That one's late in the third quarter. In the start of the fourth quarter, Moreau is up 21-14 at Auburn. So we'll keep an eye on that game as well.
All right. So it'll be 1st and 15 for the Maroons from the Cardinals' 46-yard line.
Still in Illinois, so it's 35 points.
Clinton leading 22-6.
I don't think we're going to get there before it matters.
And gives to Petty, right side, nothing there, and thrown for a loss on the play.
That'll be it for this
So
quarter.
the Cardinal D comes up, big play there.
Yeah, this D-line needs to keep coming up big and try to get off the field so they can get their offense back out there, because they're starting to run out of time here to get back in this football game.
2nd and 17, and I think time will run out, and it does here in the third. So after 3 quarters, Clinton leads 22-6. You're watching SFQ Friday Night Rivals here on CW23. Back with more after this break. Welcome back to SFQ Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute. Fourth quarter action. There's the first play. Garrett Wayne with the keeper.
Wayne on the keeper on the left side.
On 2nd and 17, he cuts into that deficit with the carry there. So Cardinals down by 16, Adam. You're 3-5. You're playing for pride. It is senior night. You need a stop here. You need a turnover, something.
You've got to do anything you can do. Especially you're a senior. Your career could be done here in 11 minutes, and that's a tough pill to swallow. But you got to go out giving it everything you have.
Wayne in the gun, back to throw. Throws left, complete. Down the left sideline. Down to the 38-yard line is Clayton Welch. And so that makes it 4th and manageable, but
it looks like they're going to play. I was curious to see what they do here. Clock's running.
And you don't want to give any advantage to
You don't want to give them a short field.
So.
You're kind of in a weird spot. But if you can get a decent kick and maybe pin them deep, your defense has played very, very exceptional here in the second half.
Jackson Cook is back deep for Warrensburg-Latham. Ty Berger, number 4, the punter. And they're going to fake the punt. Berger in trouble, Oh! Now, you're at the 44-yard line. Boy, did that backfire.
Yeah, that backfired very, very bad.
Oh.
It didn't help that the snap went off to the left-hand side, and it looks like he was going to try to roll right, so he had to adjust to catch the snap, and then by the time he did that, he had a lot of red jerseys bearing down on him very, very quickly. Take a look at the replay. Great job by Warrensburg-Latham to get out there and not let him do anything.
Griffin Hawkins with the he's pretty happy about it. Why not? So 1st and 10, Warrensburg-Latham from the Clinton 45-yard line. They're down 16, but they've got the ball in good field position. Matthews wants the ball, gets it, back to throw. In trouble. He's not going to get away. Down at the 47-yard line. Oh, just like that. Lose 6 yards and a little bit of momentum there.
Brett Reeves brought down Matthews as he was still being blocked, too. Great job by Reeves. Showed a lot of strength there and to get his hands on Matthews as he was still kind of fighting off the offensive lineman.
So now you're at 2nd and 16 from the 47. Your own 47. Matthews in trouble, gets rid of it. And the Cardinals, I think they wanted a flag there, but you're not going to get it.
It was a bang play.
Intended receiver was Carson Hood for the Cardinals. And some of the fans on the Warrensburg-Latham side are not happy about that. So
and again,
3rd and 16.
Clinton had that sniffed out so if he catches that ball anyways, he's not going anywhere. And they're actually lucky that the Maroon defender wasn't paying enough attention to try to make a break on that football and intercept it.
On 3rd and 16. Matthews running again, looking, fires it low and incomplete at the 38-yard line. And a flag, a late flag. Intended receiver was Jackson Cook.
I think they're going
pointing toward the Cardinals.
I think you're going to get unsportsmanlike conduct on somebody.
There we go.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Offense 33, 15 yards from the previous spot.
So that'll push the Cardinals way back. It'll be 3rd and, I don't know, to Champaign for first down. I mean,
we're definitely in foresight to think when this ball snaps.
Okay.
That's a frustration penalty right there. That's, as a coach, you're going to be pretty upset about that. The last game of the year, and as Warrensburg, you know you're not playing for the playoffs, but you got to keep your head. It's still a game. You got to stay locked in. You don't need penalties like that.
9:28 to go in this one. 4th and forever. Ball on the 32. Pretty good kick. Oh, takes a
good roll.
Latham roll, and the Cardinals will down it at the 22-yard line. So at least they make the Maroons. The Maroons will have to go a long way to score with 9:20 to go in the regular season for both of these teams. And Clinton again, if they get victory number 6, they're definitely in. So they want to win this one. Tomahawk Awards and Trophies. Visit them at 1204 South 5th Street in Springfield. K&R Tomahawk Awards and Trophies.
Let's go!
So 1st and 10 from the 22 for the Clinton Maroons. They have a 16-point lead. Keeps it himself, Wayne does.
Wayne on the keeper.
Down to the 26-yard line, give him 3 on the play. Call it 2nd and 7.
Yeah, get nothing fancy. Just need to hold on to the football here. A turnover would be very bad for Clinton because then you're giving Warrensburg-Latham some life here because your second half defense has been outstanding so far.
On 2nd down. Wayne gives to the man in motion. Gets some yardage out to the 32-yard line. Young, and that is a first down. That's a Brant Professional Agriculture first down for the Clinton Maroons.
Again, Young, another running back that the Maroons can throw at you. You got to be careful of all of them.
Clock running, 8:27, 8:26 to go. 1st and 10, and the Maroons, in no hurry. Ball on their own 33-yard line. And Petty tries to break a tackle down to the 37-yard line. Of course,
good run there by Petty. He's the one that kind of broke this game open as we started the second half.
Of course, following the game, we'll have the presentation of the SEFCU Friday Night Rivals Trophy, the last one for the season, and the Orthopedic Center of Illinois Player of the Game. So 2nd and 6 for the Maroons. The Cardinals need a turnover.
So if you take a look at Wayne, he keeps looking over his left shoulder. He's keeping an eye on that play clock. He's not going to snap the ball unless that play clock's underneath 10 seconds because he knows the clock is his friend right now.
Wayne keeps it that time, as you can see, and a couple of 3 players bring him down, and that's okay. You're just not going to see Clinton throw the ball, are you? Unless they're
no, I would.
I'd be stunned if
I would also be shocked here if this ball went in the air. Stranger things have happened.
Yes,
but I would be stunned.
3rd and 6 from the 37. The Maroons want a fresh set of downs. And like you said, there you see it again. Wayne looks at the play clock. He is going to throw. He does throw. Picked off by the Cardinals down the sidelines. No?
He stepped out of bounds. Yeah. He stepped out of bounds, but that is an interception by Warrensburg-Latham.
Oh, my goodness.
Again.
Luke Hall with a haul there. Look at it, right to him.
I think everybody who ever watched Friday Night Rivals is going to know where I'm going to go with this. There was a flag here, yeah. But he rolled left, right-handed quarterback. He did not have enough time to put that ball where it needed to be, so it drifted behind the receiver. That gave Warrensburg-Latham a chance to step in front, make an interception, and that's where we're at.
So let's see what this penalty is. Here it is.
We have an inadvertent whistle.
So,
okay, so
no penalty.
No penalty, 6:38.
So what?
But he did step out of bounds.
I'm very confused. So if they're calling it inadvertent whistle, they're going to replay the down.
Oh, my.
I am very confused. Yeah, defensive coordinator Warrensburg-Latham very fired up, and I would be as well. There is.
We have no idea what happened.
I'm not real sure anybody knows. So basically, they're going to act. There was an inadvertent whistle maybe before the play started.
Wayne on the keeper on 3rd and 6, and he gets plenty of. Good enough for the first down. That's a Brant Professional Agriculture first down. So
they're saying it was an inadvertent whistle, and if it was an inadvertent whistle, it had to happen before the play started or during the play. Even if it was during the play, it would still have been Warrensburg-Latham football. So if they're saying it happened before the play, I'm very confused at what's going on.
So 1st and 10 from the 45 for the Maroons. Just a handoff, made a couple for Rodas. So 5:35 clock running here in the 4th. Both teams with 3 timeouts, and
again,
Warrensburg-Latham, the sail just
went
out of their sails on that. Thought they had an interception, the ball, and great field position, had a chance, but not the case. So
that's
second
not
and
something
8.
you see a lot here, folks.
No.
An inadvertent whistle like that.
So 2nd and 8. Going to keep it himself. Wayne does after the fake. Still on his feet. That's incredible. Midfield. So bring up 3rd and about 5.
Garrett Wayne knows this thing of not being able to play in the playoffs last year. He doesn't want his season to end. So he wants to get that 6th win, and he's done all he can here tonight to make sure his Maroons are playing next weekend.
4:45. 3rd and 5 for Clinton. Again, no hurry. Wayne looks at the play clock. Give to Petty.
He's got some room.
He does, and don't think he has enough.
See where they mark it.
First down. If he doesn't, certainly they would go for it.
I think they're going to give it to him here where they put the ball down, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Brant Professional Agriculture, 1st down for Clinton. And with 4:20 to go, the Cardinals have an uphill battle, to put it mildly, Adam Anderson.
And I think after that inadvertent whistle,
4 minutes to go. Ball control for Clinton.
Running back!
To give to Petty. Thrown for loss on the play. Maxwell with the 6'1", 270. Adam Maxwell with a nose tackle with the stop on that play.
Some
final
scores coming in. St. Teresa 61, Shelbyville 21. So Shelbyville will end the year 4-5. So they will not be eligible for the playoffs. Great season by Shelbyville. They're just going to fall a little short.
All right, thank you for that update, that score. 2nd and 10 from the 45. Garrett Wayne fakes the pitch, keeps it himself, turns on his afterburners, and I think he's got a 1st down. If not, he's awfully close, but I think he got it at him.
I think he did get enough before he fell down there that he's
limping a little bit there.
He's got to be tired here. He's done everything he could here in the second half.
And that's another Brant Professional Agriculture 1st down. As you see the replay here, good run there. Very deceptive, a little bit of speed. And
took a big hit on the thigh there. I'm sure that one's going to hurt tomorrow.
Inside of 3 minutes in the game and the regular season.
Final in New Berlin, Athens 42, New Berlin 32. So New Berlin will end the year at 4-5 as well and not be eligible for the playoffs.
They certainly improved this year, just not obviously not quite enough to get back in there in the playoffs.
We saw them in week 1. I think they got better each week.
So timeout, Warrensburg-Latham. We have 2 remaining, the Cardinals do, with 2:26 to go. All right, we're going to take a timeout. You're watching SFQ Friday Night Rivals on CW23. Stay with us. Welcome back to SFQ Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute. I'm Paul Wapple, along with Adam Anderson. And on 2nd down and 10, not much there for the Maroons, but they've got a comfortable lead with 16 points. As Petty with the carry there, another timeout. Warrensburg-Latham will have 1 left. With 2:19 to go, they just don't have the ball, and
time is
down by
not
16.
on their side. Some score updates. SHG up 39-8 with 2:30 left against MacArthur, so it looks like Sacred Heart Griffin's going to move to 6-3. 35-26 Chatham Glenwood over Rochester. That one's 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
9-point ball game. Wow. Get a shot of some of the fans.
Got to dance to stay warm.
Why not? It's been a lot of fun here. Great job by everybody involved. The SFQ Friday Night Rivals, the team here, and Nico Heffinger not here tonight. Did a great job this season. Enjoyed him, and Sarah Converse tonight, and lot of men and women behind the scenes do a great job to try to. They bring home some great video, great pictures, and the sounds and sights. These Friday Night Rivals games, we certainly enjoy it. It's been a lot of fun, so thank you to everybody involved, and thanks to everybody for watching. We've still got 2:19 to go. Clinton in control of this one. Wayne Gibbs.
Still on his feet. I think he's going to get he's got enough for a first down.
And that certainly could seal it. It was Alec Newman, the Maroons mixing it up, getting some different players in. I think he was
took a big
shook
hit
up on it, yes. So it's a Brand Professional Agriculture first down and hit hard. Maybe just shook up a little bit. Hopefully he's okay. Here's the replay, and maybe
took a big hit there, and
maybe get the wind knocked
at the
a
end
little bit or something. Yeah,
it's like his shoulders by another timeout here by Warrensburg.
Their final timeout. So 22-6. Clinton, it looks like, will, barring something unforeseen here, will get that 6th victory and find out who and where they play tomorrow.
Yeah.
In the playoffs, whether the pairings come out.
Looking back, we had a pretty eventful Friday Night Rivals this year. What's the moment that sticks out to you, Paul?
The fact that we had two things. One is we had so many undefeated teams, matchups, head-to-head. That's incredible to have. I think we had 3.
Yeah, 3 or 4,
three or four. And some surprises, like the Taylorville-Lincoln game was really, really close. And we had some great finishes. 3 or 4 went down to the wire, just back and forth. Certainly hard to pick out one moment or play, but really it's been a great season.
Yeah, I think we were very spoiled this year, and I think Central Illinois is very spoiled with how many great football teams we have in this area. It's just truly amazing.
There's the handoff to Petty. He goes left.
Just got to stay in bounds.
I think did he stay in bounds? So
yep, they're going to still wind the clock, so he's going to stay in bounds.
Got 8 on the play.
First down here, and this game will be over. Clinton could end the game with the ball in their hands.
2nd and 2, but again, it looks like the Maroons will wrap this up. But I want to thank all of our sponsors. It's been a great season, a lot of fun. It went by quickly, and thank all the schools, our athletic directors, principals, the coaches,
students,
assistants, everybody,
yeah,
student body, all the schools really welcomed everybody with open arms.
We couldn't do it without them.
So thank you. And the pitch back to Petty, who might just make it into the end zone. He does.
Put the nail in the coffin.
Found a hole, and he's in. That's a Young Security touchdown. And hey, thanks to Young Security, another $50 donation to this week's charity, the First Step Women's Center. So 28-6. Clinton really certainly seals it there. With 1:19 to go.
Puts an exclamation point on this game. Great job by Petty. He's had a really, really strong second half, and that really helped put this Cardinal team away.
And the Maroons will go for the 2-point conversion. There's Petty again, down hard, and no conversion there, so nothing doing there. So 28-6. We'll take a break. Back with more on SFQ Friday Night Rivals from Warrensburg-Latham. Welcome back to SFQ Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute. Paul Wapple, Adam Anderson, Jeff Kaufman keeping statistics. Hey, Thanks,
Those
guys.
are the hard workers here.
Yeah, the camera crew. There they are. Adam and the others. There we go. Say hi. Wave. Bundled up, yes. The men and women bringing the great pictures. All right. Thank you very much. A job well done tonight and all season long here on SEFCU Friday Night Rivals. And see, so busy, can't wave because you're down on the sidelines. Got to do your job. So thank you again to everybody. Chris Neal and Blake Edelman, everybody. All right, 1:19 to go. Clinton will kick off to Warrensburg-Latham here. Kristen Demas. There's the whistle. I don't know why you
not really
delay of game, but you're not gaining anything with the clock. Clock doesn't run, but
gonna move it back.
Okay.
Well, the kicker, you got to raise your hand. The referee's got to acknowledge it. I guess he didn't get his hands in the air high enough for the official to blow the whistle, and it's a 5-yard penalty.
I can't say that I've seen that.
Well, that's a pretty rare penalty.
In the 5 years of Friday Night Rivals.
In my, I don't know, 30 years of playing football, I don't know if I've seen that. I think I've seen it one other time.
Okay.
And they did it on purpose.
You never know.
Oddly enough.
You never know what you're going to see on Friday Night Rivals. All right. Here we go. There's the kick. Field at the 33 by number 33. Goes right side, trips. And the Maroons are fired up after Carson Hood gets a return. So 1:13 to go. Cardinals. For them, unfortunately, that's what's left in their season.
Yeah, just the second half adjustments Clinton made, and especially coming out, returning that opening kickoff back for a touchdown to start the second half. The momentum started on that sideline and it never left. The defense has played shutout football ever since that first opening drive, and they've really been impressive after making a few adjustments.
First and 10. From the 40, low snap. Hand off up the middle. Maybe gets a yard, maybe, on the carry. As they just run this one down there. We get another shot of some of our folks. There's all bundled up, but doing a great job. So again, thank you. Everything you do, there we go. Another shot. 44 seconds, clock running here. Clinton's going to make it in
Make
the
it 6.
postseason.
They're going to
Sure,
they're
that's
going to
6.
clinch a spot.
There's the handoff to Harden. And a flag on the play. See if
Again, if you're a Clinton Maroon, you got to be very careful because you still have something to play for next week.
you don't want to get thrown out of the game.
You don't want to get thrown out of this game because you ain't playing next week if so.
I thought that's where you were going with that, but let's see what.
Even as Warrensburg-Latham, you get kicked out of this game and you're an underclassman, you can't play the first game next year. As some folks in Missouri have learned this week with some drama down there.
Here's the
We
call.
have dead ball foul. Personal. Piling on. 54 red. 15 yards from the previous spot. Repeat the. Nope. It's third down.
So there's the call. Piling on. Can't do that.
Yeah,
so.
just that. You could say he was
Yeah,
falling
he
there.
fell a little
that,
bit, but yeah,
but as chippy as this game's gotten here lately, I'm not surprised that penalty was called. Not sure it's a great call, but I see where the official is coming from.
3rd and 9 from the 42. And the clock running. This very well could be the last play of the regular season for these two teams. Matthews hands it off. Can't quite get away Harden, so and that's the game. Clinton makes the playoffs with win number 6. They're 6-3. They win 28-6 Warrensburg-Latham, the Cardinals, they finished the season with a 3-6 record. And we're going to take a break. We'll be back with more on CFQ Friday Night Rivals in just a minute. Stay with us. Welcome back to CFQ Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute. Earlier this week, we spoke with our player of the game sponsor, the Orthopedic Center of Illinois.
Today I'm joined with our player of the game sponsor, the Orthopedic Center of Illinois, and I'm joined with Dr. Dane Church here to talk about a very common occurrence among athletes in particular, and we were talking about Osgood-Schlatter's. Explain to us, for those who aren't familiar, what this disease is all about.
Well, what it is that the quadriceps muscle of the leg, as it comes across the knee, where it extends and inserts on the top of the lower leg, basically it pulls on the bone right where it's attached, and in young people has a tendency to cause a lot of irritation and some swelling there, and you end up getting a kind of a big knob on the front of your knee. It can be pretty painful.
Now, you mentioned young people in particular. Are they the only ones at risk for this disease?
It tends to be in younger folks that have still immature bones that are still forming and start closing, I guess you would say, and ultimately it tends to wear off as you get older, so it's not commonly present in adults, so it's mainly for adolescents.
And let's talk about the treatment options that are available for this disease.
Well, like a lot of things, you can rest. Hard to do for some of the athletes, the young athletes. You can take over-the-counter anti-inflammatories, things like ibuprofen, Advil, Aleve, these types of medications. Occasionally, if that's not working for you, you can buy what's called a counterforce brace.
Okay.
And it basically just goes just below the kneecap across the patella tendon, and it helps kind of distribute the forces that are being distributed across the knee into the lower leg, makes it less painful.
Now, if you are currently undergoing a treatment for this disease, could you still play sports?
Yeah, and most people do. That's the thing about the adolescent population, is they just push through their aches and their pains, but it can be disabling. It can make playing in a game very uncomfortable, but no, you can. It's rest is always good, but hard to convince the young people to do it.
Okay, Dr. Church, where can our viewers go for more information about this disease?
Well, you can come to the website for the Orthopedic Center of Illinois. The website is orthocenterillinois.com. We also have links to other websites. Those, for example, our academy, the American Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons, has more information there than anything, but a couple of places you can go, but come to our website first.
Alrighty, thank you so much, Dr. Church, for joining us today.
Yeah.
Go down the field to check in with Sarah Converse. Sarah?
Yeah, I'm with the winning team of Clinton, and our player of the week sponsored by the Orthopedic is Garrett Wayne. So congratulations. How does it feel to be the player of the week?
Pretty great. I'm going to be honest, it's because of my team, though. It's not just because of me. Everything that we've accomplished throughout the year is about our entire team. It's not about me, a single person. It's not about a single player. It's not even only about our team. It's about our town.
Awesome, thank you so much. And also, 6th win of the season and locking in the playoffs. How does that feel?
It feels amazing. I mean, we've dreamt about it. It's been a goal all year, and we finally locked it in. So.
And what do you think you take from this game to bring into Game 10?
I mean, the atmosphere, everything, even the stuff you guys brought tonight, it gives it that playoff feel that we have to feel every week in and out now. So.
Well, also with this win and also locking in the playoff game, we also want to give you our CFQ Game of the Week trophy. So here you go. Congratulations, guys.
All right. And congratulations to the Orthopedic Center of Illinois Player of the Game.
Garrett Wayne, he has almost 150 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns. He did it all for Clinton here tonight. They really leaned on him hard. Congratulations to the community of Clinton to actually clinch a playoff berth. I know how fun that is, how huge that is for a football community and a team, and they got the job done here tonight.
And you know, it's got to be a great feeling asking a question about going into Week 10.
Yeah,
Week 10. That means you're in the playoffs, which is the best. That's what you want. Anything can happen, right? After that, once you're in, you're in.
Anything can happen once you get in the playoffs. It's now just a slow march until you get to Thanksgiving weekend.
And we'll show you some of the highlights of tonight's game and to show you how Clinton moved to to 6-3 with that 28-6 victory. We were tied at 6 for the longest time, and the Maroons turned it on in the second half.
Again, this was a very defensive ball game. Their defense came to play tonight after that first drive and made adjustments, and it was a lot of Garrett Wayne on offense.
Well, this is it for SEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors, school hosts, and of course you, our viewers, for making this season possible. On behalf of Adam Anderson, I'm Paul Wapple and the entire SEFCU Friday Night Rivals crew. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next year. Good night from Warrensburg-Latham.
Have fun, everybody.